folks, we are getting prepared and getting set up for stint 3 of 5, just about to the halfway point of this TORA 10 Hours of Road Atlanta with Extra Life. Y'all stay tuned for stint 3. Alrighty, folks. Welcome back, everybody. We are... Oh, right. That's not working yet. Hold on. Just watch my freeze frame for a second. I think I would have figured this out by now, but maybe not. There we go. So, yep. Welcome back, everybody. We are getting ready to get going here with stint 3 of 5. Almost to the halfway point. Been a pretty intense race so far. A lot has happened. We've seen Vulcan have 2 stints of really, really good driving, but just marred by incidents. Same can be said for a lot of other people that have had really good pace, just can't get it to work for them. Just something somewhere just not going right. Alright, we have our timing tower up here now as well, so we can see what our positions are as of stint 1. I don't think that all of the info will have been put in just yet. No, it has not. But you can see things as they are standing right now. This is how it is. Man, I'm already losing my voice, and we're just, we're pretty early in this. Also, I don't have a car selected, and I'm still spinning, so that's not great. Hey, Demonic. Say that was a little bit better of a stint for you out there. A little bit safer of a stint, at the least. Forza has black screen for me. Hold on, folks. I don't exactly know what's happening. Thank you. Glad to be back. Forza's having some issues. Forza's really having some issues. Um, let me just. Oh, whoa. What's going on here, huh? What's what's happening here? Bit gutted it wasn't fully clean. Still though, a lot better off overall. Why are these dudes just standing in the pit lane, huh? What is this, huh? Anyway, as we're getting everything prepared and ready to go here, been a pretty intense race so far in B lobby. Not sure how everybody in B lobby is stacking up with the rest of them, but as you can see, we have our live timing here. It's not fully up to date just yet, but we're getting it there. It will be eventually, as the stints finish and as they are able to be updated. It will be updated here. Same with the one that we have on the race. Fuck you, nerd. Wow, Coda. Okay. C lobby is 45 minutes behind currently. Well, it might be a little bit before we get properly accurate standings then. But, you know. Hey. No, are you, Coda? You're not in the stint, are you? We have, Brayden in right now, actually. Don't know if you saw, the fate that fell Vulcan both stints, but man was on fire. Absolute class of the GT field. Ended up, wrecking on his own on stint 1 with like 5 minutes to go. Getting full damage, having to limp it all the way back around the track. Ended up like down in 8th or 9th, I think, in that one. And then last time it happened again, but with another car involved. So, he's definitely fast, and has had some great stints, just luck has not been in his favor. Luck has not really been in anybody's favor, it feels like. I feel like there hasn't been a car that hasn't had at least one incident so far in this race. Maybe one of the, no, I'm trying to think, and, I'm just gonna switch back over to Forza real fast, because, I don't quite know what's happening. There's a man down there. Who is that? What is he doing? Why is he creeping? What is happening? What is he investigating? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Let's not do that. Okay, we got some trees. Hey, it's like you're actually a spectator. But not really. Truck! Truck! What's a truck? What is that truck doing here? Who parked the hauler on the track? Hey, thank you for the follow, DBD and Cell. I don't really know what to make of this. What's going on? I wish I could tell you. Thank you for the follow, Demonic, as well. I guess this is like at the exit of the pit lane? I guess? Yeah, there's pit out right there. Is the man still inspecting things around here? Oh wait, there's one car. That's the one car that exists. Oh wait, no. Looks like the LSEM car exists as well. We might be having issues when we actually come to spectating here. I don't really know. Oh, we're going into the void. No, I don't want to go. Don't take me. You see, what I was trying to do for this B-roll is like, you know that camera angle we just saw where it's trackside and it's like you're looking in like as a spectator or a TV camera? That's what I wanted to have in the background right here, but apparently you can't get to that without breaking Forza. At least I couldn't. So, it might be an issue for me, might be an issue for them, I don't know. But, interesting for sure, interesting for sure. But I hope you guys have enjoyed everything so far. I do want to remind everybody that this is, in fact, a charity stream for the Extra Life charity. All proceeds go to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, researching various illnesses in childhood. So please, if you can spare a few dollars, definitely donate there. You can do !donate to get the link. It'll be in chat as well. Every little bit helps, even if it's only just a few cents, you know? Every little bit helps. I encourage you to give to a great cause, and yeah, it'd mean a lot for all of us at TORA, myself, and for all those that are, you know, receiving of those funds that benefit from them. So I urge you to do at least your one good thing for the day, and maybe just toss a few dollars. Your overall distance as it stands? Yes, it is. Careless Island in the North Sea. Trying to think where that might be, but I don't actually know where that might be. But yes, that is the overall distances as it is right now. What has been input to the TORA live timing screen. How many stints that is up to date to? I don't exactly know. I see at least some of them have Stint 2 in. I'm not sure what the missing image is there either. But, you know. %40 update. Gotcha. Hawaii. Ah. We have done Stint 2. Rest haven't yet. Gotcha. Okay. Good to know. Alright, still just getting the last few things together for this next upcoming stint. I see your wheel. Yes, sir. I'm not racing this time. I'm only commentating this entire 10-hour event. But my wheel is just, it's part of my desk. Like, it's it doesn't move much. It's just kind of there. So, you know. Not racing this time, but in the future, who knows? I died. Yeah, Vulcan. You were on fire, dude. Like, your pace was second to none in both stints. So, it's really a shame what happened, but, I think you can definitely be proud of your pace, because it was very impressive. Also, like, my dad went out and got Chick-fil-A at some point last stint, and it's been sitting here for like an hour and a half, so it's rather cold and I'm sad, but I'm also hungry. But hey, man can't stop to eat. Man's got to commentate. But yeah, Vulcan, don't feel too bad about it. I'm still very impressed, and I think you should be proud of your performance, because it was something to behold while the going was good. Hey, lobby stream. Hey, Rickson, I heard. Congrats on that, my man. Got respect for streamers now. And it's not always the easiest to fill the noise, or to keep commentary going. And once again, we only have 3 cars in existence, I think. Jaga's internet is out. Need an invite? I can provide that. I don't know if we are friends or not, but I will find a way to do it. I must be... which is weird, because I know we've raced before, and I've done streams for you before. Some heroes for us. We can't race at the moment. Hey, thanks, man. There you are. I'll shoot you this, and I will shoot you that. Don't... if I sent you a party invite accidentally, don't worry about it. I am not in a party. Talking points, though. There's so many crashes and SI moments. Oh, believe me, Rickson. Stint 1 was absolute chaos. We had a 6-car wreck early on. We had all kinds of people going off and craziness happening. It was very hard to keep up. I honestly think that some of my I think that I've had like that opening of Stint 1 for like the first 40 something minutes straight was the fastest I had been rattling off things for commentary in an enduro to date. Also, you guys see that Owen Franklin Motorsport, which is totally not just Red Bull in color and in like font design? Probably won't get there this stint. Yeah. Where are the lobbies I can go see? I'm not sure who is covering a lobby at the moment. I think it's SVR Solar, if somebody wants to link him. I'm not sure if Parash actually ended up streaming C Lobby. Yeah. That's what I thought. He was kind of on the fence as if he was going to be able to stream or not, and it looks like he was not able to. Still waiting for some things to get ready. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Beast Shadow. Okay, I guess you did get that invite because you are there. A Lobby is... Yep, that is in fact where A Lobby coverage is done. Yeah, I gotta say it's a little bit of a weird way to do A Lobby when it's bouncing between everybody's different channels. Also, Rickson, I don't think I follow you on Twitch, which is on me, but I need to remedy that. How the hell do you go to somebody's channel from this again? This one? Yes, that one. Okay. No, it's not. I just want to go to your account. Or your channel. Please? There we go. There we go. Put you a follow, my man. First time actually doing something proper. Gotcha. Previous stint available on your channel now? Or do I need to wait to watch back? You should be able to go to videos, like the videos tab of my Twitch page, and they should be there right now. They might not have fully finished processing, but they will definitely be available before the end of the race. If somebody can go check and verify that for me, I'd be very grateful. Looks like we're getting ready to start here, folks. I need to finish this sandwich very quickly. Thank you very much for that, Unku. That is where indeed you would go.
Well, before we get started, I need to go run and get another bottle of water, so I'll sit tight. Hopefully they won't start without me.
I'll be back in like 4 seconds. 4 is a bit of an overestimate, but not many. Alrighty, there we go. And I saw somebody DC. Now I got cold pasta to eat. I've got a diesel DC'd. Oh. Are they running yet? They're not running yet. So how does this work? I'm just spectating. Like, I just spectate. Moderating the stats. Yes. We have a whole team at TORA that are updating the leaderboards and everything. So while we're still waiting, go ahead and take another look at our overall positions as they are at the moment. Make that a little bit bigger actually for you guys. Put that right there. B Lobby is pretty well run so far. Yeah. B Lobby, it's crazy because we've had so many incidents, but we haven't had anything. Like, we haven't had a single restart. We've had a few DCs, but nothing intense. No document access. I just record people's distances from one lobby and post it into the results channel. That's fair. Oh. Yeah, that's actually kind of rough. Now that I fully comprehend what you just said. Oh, it's all fine, Attic Racer. I love getting new folks involved and explaining everything, so don't feel bad about it at all. It is no sweat off my back whatsoever. Sort of like an association or something? Yes, indeed. Thank you for the follow, PTG Birchie. Which car would I choose from LMP and GT? The Lola Mazda, hands down. That is a car I love, and if I was running, I would have definitely been running that. Hey, Saint. Also want to cheer out all the other TORA staff managing to get a great triumph for all of us drivers. Yeah, absolutely. If most people don't understand how monumental of a task it is to run what's effectively 40 different races right now. Like 40 races over the course of the day. We have 5 lobbies, 5 with 5 stints each. So no, that's not even math is hard. It's actually just 25 races, but still. Thought I'd been following you for a while. It's all good, man. Good luck to PTG Eric. Yeah. I really hope that things go well for you PTG boys, because y'all have had a pretty bad run of luck lately. But yeah, Attic Racer, that link right there, that is everything about TORA. To make struggle so much. Yeah, we saw he had a lot of damage. Like, he had to go into the pits for damage a lot. Like, it really kind of put the nail in his coffin when he came out of the pit lane from one of his normal scheduled stops and immediately got creamed and had to pit again for damage back to back. That's probably the worst possibility you can have happen to you, and it happened there. I know we also saw him with a crazy clip of the top of the wall. Went airborne. Tower might not be back on in time. All we can do is me cover the stint, and that's it. Best of luck to you guys. And thank you for the follow, ETR Float. Looks like we are finally getting ready to get Stint 3 underway here. It looks like everybody's in, everybody's ready up. Alrighty. Almost at our halfway point, boys, so this has gone by really fast because it's been really exciting and really action-packed. To the dot. So, hopefully that will continue. Darkster's the one. TORA's only for Motorsport 7. Primarily for Motorsport 7. They do run a few iRacing things. They're starting up an Assetto Corsa competition league as well. But for the main stuff, or for the main part, we are TORA is all Motorsport 7. Hey, Flav! RDE could use some good luck, for sure. You guys had a good stint last time in Prototype, but it was a pretty rough stint for y'all and your Viper. Check it out later. I think it's definitely worth your time. If you're on PC as well, Forza is not only an Xbox thing, but you can also get it through the Windows Store on PC. If that's something that interests you. Though I struggle to 100% recommend Motorsport 7, the esports community definitely makes it worth it. Like any game, Forza is not without its problems and its quirks, but as you can see with what we're doing right now, the community in it is very strong and provides a lot of fun. So I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time we've tried to restart this lobby. One day we'll get it going. But hey, such things happen. Also, I just realized that my Viper is like hella overpowered. I just slapped on like the quick tuning tune, but it's a little strong for this lobby. Alrighty. Looks like we might get a start here for Stint 3 this time. Looks like everybody's loaded in this time. People on different platforms for the in-game servers. Deal with it. ACC does not have crossplay, so it would all be people on PC. I believe. Somebody might have to correct me on that, but I think it's all. It's not crossplay. But I guarantee you, if it wasn't TORA, you would definitely find a lot of leagues in ACC. Shameless plug. Hey, man. I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. Is it on crossplay? Yes, it is. I'm on PC right now, so I can set up all of these overlays, and we are getting ready to go. There we go, boys. Gonna turn off this timing tower so we can see full screen. I'm ready on the Stint timer. Alrighty. We are underway with Stint 3 of 5. About at the halfway point for this 10 hours of Road Atlanta. Very slow start this time. Really backing up the field a little bit here. But good luck to everybody out there that can still hear me competing. With the RDE car starting on pole, that's interesting. Well, his darks are getting a little bit wily through the S's. Not even really underway yet. All right, and they go. They go. They go. They go! Great start there from Darkser. Immediately gets the jump on Busey. Further up, Cone's going flying. Defiant immediately going for the pass on Raider. Makes the pass stick. Further back in GT, as Raider is losing out a lot of spots. Terrible start for him. Gonna go back on GT. Looks like a pretty orderly start in GT, actually. Nothing really happening in GT, actually. A little bit surprising, but it's all happening up in Prototype. We're going to follow Prototype for right now. As we see Defiant running off on the top of the hill. Darkser moving himself up into, or at least challenging for third, going around the outside. That's dangerous, but makes it around Brandy on the outside of the final corner. That's a hell of a move right there. Defiant falling back into the last right now. Raider in fifth. Up front, it is Anonyms. I know it's anonymous, but I always have called them Anonyms versus Diesel. About a second gap between those two. Busey having a little bit of a look, getting a little bit loose in process. Out front there, it is Felipe versus Aitofsound. Out in front, stretching away from the field, and behind them in GT, we've got everybody nose to tail right now. Braden up in 16th overall right now. Lots of cars around him trying to make his way through. Yumi falling back into the back. I don't think that that's where he started. I think he's had a little bit of an issue in falling back there. Prototype starting to spread out a little bit here. Anonym's having a very good start, followed by Diesel, Darkser. Darkser with a hell of a start. Started last in the Stint in Prototype, immediately on the first lap, fighting his way up into third. Hell of a charge from him. And it's not even 5 minutes in yet. Gonna bounce back to GT. We've got happenings going on there. We've got CJ Dimes and Beast Shadow here. Beast Shadow have been hanging out with us in chat, so I'm somewhat partial to pull for him, but it looks like he might get overtaken. Nope, never mind. CJ does not try the dive bomb on Beast Shadow there. A little bit of a tap. Nothing too malicious. As they continue on as they are. Still out front, we have Felipe followed by Aitofsound. Kind of stretching away from the rest of the pack. It looks like in Proto we have another battle going on there. Busey and Raider. Looks like Busey has just gotten past Raider, actually. Further back, looks like we have some shenanigans happening back there. Looks like a car off, maybe? It's Braden having an off. I don't think he had any damage, but definitely lost out a lot of position there. LSEM car continues to have some bad luck, it would seem. I'm gonna go back to that Raider Busey battle. See if there's a dive bomb going down into the chicane here. Nope, not this time. Well, looking elsewhere, CJ Dime's still right up on top of B Shadow. Braden having already having to recover a little bit. A little bit of a wiggle there from Busey. Raider not able to take full advantage. As they all get out of shape there, as Defiant is now having a look at Raider, gonna bounce back to him. Definitely a lot of scrapping going on in Prototype right now. Looks like elsewhere, Yumi, Maryland, and Eric are all in a scrap. I'm gonna go see what's going on back there. As we ride with Braden, seeing if he can't capitalize on whatever is going on in front of him. So he has a great run through the top of the hill. Ooh, a little bit out of shape there. Getting a little bit too close to Yumi's backside there. But who is that? That is a PTG car. That is Eric in the PTG car. Very much under pressure right now. But a 4-car battle for the final spots of GT right now. Nose to tail. Elsewhere in Prototype, that are still right on top of each other with Defiant looking like he's finally getting past Raider. Never mind, Raider stays ahead, but just barely. That is swapping right back and forth. Too wide through turn 1. Oh, I can't believe nobody ran off wide there. Keeping it to the last millimeter. Defiant has made it past Raider. A brave, brave move to keep it in there. Looks like we've got some scrapping going on at the rest of GT. Still that train behind Eric. Never mind, that looks like that battle's calmed down a little bit between CJ Dimes and Beast Shadow. Beast Shadow's actually catching Sunshine, so might have a 3-way battle for 3rd in GT, but out in front in GT, FRF Felipe and Itoff San kind of running away with it right now. Looks like we have a battle for 2nd going on here. Darkster's on Diesel. These two have a history from Formula Mazda that I was involved with, so these two have a little bit of animosity between them over past events. I don't know if either of them still holds a grudge, but there has been some fireworks between them in the past. And Diesel's just letting him by. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Diesel has a problem or something. That's a little bit unusual. I'm screwed. Yeah, Tsunami. It didn't seem like a great time. I was questioning why in the world you pit on the first lap, but I guess that's why. But Diesel really just kind of let Darkster right on through there. Not sure if he just had a really bad drive out of the corner that we didn't really see or what. But behind him looks like Busey and Brandy having a bit of a scrap for 4th. Also, we've got Beast Shadow actually challenging on Sunshine. We're going to bounce to that because that battle's happening right now. Have to lose time fighting it. Oh my goodness! Oh, that is a lot of cars involved with that. I'd love to be able to see what's happening. That was a lot of cars involved with that. I'm not sure what happened there, but I think Beast Shadow tapped the wall, immediately got flung into the air. Somebody went under him. We lost somebody immediately. Big Ben DNF'd instantly. I'm trying to figure out who else was involved with that. I think Greggles probably didn't end up well out of that. Here comes the Protos, with Anonyms having a pretty solid lead right now. Didn't look like any Protos were involved with that, but they still have a hell of a race going on behind them. Diesel's just losing pace. I'm not sure what it is, as we see all the Prototypes kind of get clogged up from that. We're actually going to ride on board with that. That looks like some exciting things happening. The cars involved at least in that, yeah. I'm trying to see if anybody else is limping right now. Looks like CJ Dimes definitely probably was involved in that. Yup, I thought so. Not sure who else might have been involved with that one. Braden, I think, got away with it. Somebody in the pit lane right now. Not sure who it is. Oh, that's who we're watching right now. For there to have, I think that might have been Ben that slammed into them and collected Beast Shadow at the end. But not sure on that one. He instantly DC'd. Thank you for the follow, Saka Bluacha. I don't know how to say that name, but regardless, thank you for the follow. There is all kinds of things happening there. Ooh, as we see Busey get out of shape. Is that damage? That is damage. Going too wide through the S's didn't work out well there. That's another car with damage, and everything's happening once again. We are seeing another incident-filled start, except this time it was only 3 cars involved at the top of the hill instead of all 6. With a huge wiggle there from Diesel as he came out of the corner. But quiet, Demonic. I'm watching, I watch my little timing chart more than I watch the screen when I'm in situations like that. A lot of GT cars. Eric is still leading that train, followed by Maryland, Yumi, and Braden. These protos are about to be up on top of that and might shake that up a little bit. Looks like that's Braden in the pit lane. I'm not sure if he was damaged. Was he damaged? I don't think so. No, he wasn't damaged. I guess just going for an early stop. Maybe a strategic move there. Beast pulled out in front of me at T3. My game lagged and my game closed. Yeah, it was pretty spectacular there, Ben. He clipped that tire wall back there. Who was it? CJ Dimes went literally underneath him. And, as we see the ETR car going for it. Please tell me it was on stream. Oh, yeah, we saw that. We saw it front and center. There's a clip of it somewhere. If somebody has that clip. I saw Unku clip it. I think Crow, maybe you did as well, as Brandy gets right back on by ETR. I forgot the ETR driver's name. Defiant, sorry. Been a lot happening. There you go, Ben. It was pretty spectacular, I've got to say. Looks like Eric has been making some gap there. But Maryland's still very closely followed by Yumi. Braden going for the early stop. Somebody said engine damage. I didn't see the engine damage, but we'll see. As there's all kinds of cars everywhere here. This is like 3 cars in each category battling. Brandy loses out, gets stuck behind Maryland, gets a... Oh, Eric gets very loose there, manages to keep it on the road. Diesel lost out because of it, might have Defiant come up and take him. He's got to run, didn't have the space though. Had to check up a little bit, but now Brandy has a hell of a run. Oh, they're going to go 2 wide, maybe 3 wide into this corner. Well, he was looking for it. Around the outside, Defiant holding his line. Fantastic move there. Who's going to get the better drive out of the corner here? It looks like Defiant's going to have a good one. Maybe lost it a little bit on the slide there. Is that extending? Possible. We couldn't see it, though. We have no means of going back and seeing it. But this is a hell of a fight going on right here. Further back, we still have the Eric train. Somewhat of an Eric train, I guess. Yumi's gotten past Maryland now. Stint 3, back after it's done. Alrighty, man. Good luck to you. If you're racing in it. Ooh, I thought that was a car spinning there. There's something else. Guy's incredibly lucky going under. Yeah. There's a GT car in the way there. That's Greggles. Kind of clogging up this battle. He's gonna block Defiant. He has no way not to block him. Oh, his Diesel's off! Looked like a little bit of contact there. Not enough room. I think he's gonna get away with that. No damage. Not sure on that one, though. That is not the right car. Okay, yeah, Diesel did get away with that, no damage, but no doubt, having raced with Diesel, he's not going to be too happy about that one. Looks like that Maryland Eric Yumi battle is starting to heat up as well. We're going to keep an eye on that with our Proto battle, which has now become a little bit of a 2-car race at the moment. Out front in Proto, we still have Anonymous gapping Darkser, who sitting pretty comfortably ahead of this scrap for third. Wow. I have been just rapid fire commentating and haven't really been able to take a breath. It has been non-stop action for the past 15 minutes. And I think that we have a lot more in store for us, as we still have the field very congested. Taken out nice. That's what it looked like. Distinct. Or he tried to go too wide and lost it, not sure. But it was at the top of the hill. Got away with it, no damage, so it's not as bad as it could be. Is Yumi trying a dive up the inside, run up the hill. Doesn't have enough room. Slots in. Good idea. As Eric almost had a repeat of what happened to Beast Shadow there. Got a little bit too close for comfort there. Looks like whoever's in 15th might be going a little bit slow. That's Braden. I don't know for sure about that. Might have just been the look of things. As this is a very intense battle for what I believe is 6th in GT. Hold on, let me count. Out front, still Felipe, by the way, followed by Itoff-san, running away from Sunshine, Greggles, Eric, Yumi, Maryland, Braden. Now, this is the battle for, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the battle for 5th, actually, in GT. What is that blue car down there? That is, that's our one Jaguar. It looked like B-Shadow had a little bit of an off there, going through the bottom half of the track. No confirmation on that, just what I saw on the map. Just what it looked like. And Defiant and Brandy are still going at it. We got 2 battles going on at the same time on track. Gonna monitor this one with the timing, because this one's a 3-car battle. This one could go crazy very quick. As Yumi seems to be very respectful of Eric, not trying every single gap he can sniff out. Looks like he's waiting for a proper clean overtake, so good on him. We've seen others in the past be not quite so patient today. But as time goes on and as these stints progress, it becomes more and more about just getting the miles for your car and who you're racing in terms of overall distance. Not necessarily track position, but that appears to be not right now as Yumi's going too wide, going around the outside. A little bit of a slide there from Eric. Everybody has to check up a little bit. No movement there, but Maryland gets involved as well. Maryland has a great run out of the corner. Gets lost a little bit on Yumi, but still got the speed to get past Yumi there. Single file or 2x2? It is single file restart. Starting at the end of the S's. For anything else exciting happening on track right now, that is Defiant off into the tire wall that ETR has found itself, the ETR car has found itself in so many times already today. Almost clipped Raider coming back onto the tire, or coming back onto the track. Diesel in pursuit now. Whew, that one was close. Back to that GT battle. See if anything's changed around up here. Maryland still not past Eric. Yumi at the back of this 3-car battle for 5th. As we saw before, bad run onto the back straight. Lost a lot of time as Maryland is probing for any sign of weakness there on Eric. As Diesel and Defiant are having a hell of a race, we're going to go jump to that real fast. Side by side, looks like Diesel has the top end advantage. See if Defiant takes a dive. He does not. Diesel moves back up into 5th. I assume that Diesel's going to be a man on a mission. I've raced him a few times, and he's not one to take things laying down. So, I think we'll see a spirited recovery drive from him. Back to that GT battle. Maryland still right on the rear bumper of Eric, looking for any way past. Busey's had a little bit of a rough time as Eric gets the chicane very wrong. Maryland trying it around the outside. Yumi's going to get involved as well. We're going to go 2-ish wide. Oh, that's very risky there. Everybody manages to stay on the track. I don't know how, but Eric gets shuffled back into 7th. Maryland moves up to 5th. Yumi recovers into 6th. Pretty solid stuff we're seeing right here. Elsewhere in GT, Felipe still out in front pretty commandingly. 4.2 second lead over Itoff, who is leaving Sunshine in the background. Sunshine a lonely third at the moment, but hey, third is third. Followed by Greggles, who has a nice gap over this GT battle of Maryland, Yumi, Eric. And so we might see Eric come back at Yumi here. Gonna bounce back to the PTG Corvette. See if he can, in fact, find a way back by. Braden down in 15th after having an early stop, not due to damage. I believe it was a strategic call. Not sure. But regardless, that is another car in the pit lane. Who is that making this early stop? That is Raider. Okay, I believe that would be normal. That is Defiant and Diesel still going at it. Defiant getting past in the S's. That's a brave move there. Ooh. I thought he was about to go straight off there, but Defiant really living up to his name and defying all sense of reason in going for a move there and succeeding nonetheless. I just realized that the ETR car has pink wheels. That's pretty neat. But these guys are definitely scrapping at it. We're going to watch this for a little while. That is Raider rejoining from the pits. Looks like he's going to be going a lap down from that. Looks like that GT battle has spread out a little bit now. Pink is the ETR team color. Well, I gained that much from the livery, but I just didn't know that the wheels were pink. Oh, Diesel has all kinds of a run here. So we see CJ Dimes in there, or up ahead, might play a factor in this, as Diesel with a hell of a dive into turn 1. Amazing. That was a very bold move there, and it worked. Take a clip with Game Bar, and Game Bar close my game. Oof. What's happened here? It looks like they're moving slowly a little bit. Oh, well, hold on. Yumi and Maryland seem to be having a scrap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Have we lost another? I think we've lost another. Oh, ooh, you hate to see it. FRF Felipe for the RDE Viper, DCing from a pretty comfortable lead. The RDE guys really just cannot catch a break today. You hate to see it. Why asking if I wanted to take clips of this app? Huh. You hate to see it. I don't think that's the first time we've seen the leader DC'd out of the lead this race. As Yumi and Maryland are having a bit of a scrap, we're going to watch that. But I think as soon as I tabbed away from that battle, we saw Defiant catch right back up to Diesel. We did. There's Raider coming through. Maryland still managing to hold what is now 4th after Felipe's DC. Got a car in the pit lane. That is Itov-san pitting from the lead, making his first stop. Sunshine assumes the aggregate or the instantaneous lead at the moment, but he is still down a pit stop. Too early to say how it'll shake out after the first round of stops, but Itov-san had a pretty solid gap over Sunshine. Ooh, is Maryland not really necessarily looking where the prototype's coming from? Could have been dangerous. As Diesel and Defiant are back at it again, right as these two are about to go at it. Keeping an eye on that. It looks like a GT car in the S's. We're going to bounce at that, actually, because I feel like there's about to be some fireworks there as Diesel gets by. Itov-san coming out of the pit lane. Diesel gets caught up big time. And Defiant makes full advantage of it. Diesel losing out big there, but we've seen he is not one to take it lying down, so I'm sure we'll see him getting right back at it momentarily. Back to Yumi and Maryland. Still about maintaining a gap. Looks like Yumi has the run, not necessarily the distance to make the dive bomb work. So where are those two prototypes? All right, Diesel still a little bit further back behind Defiant, but we've seen that Lola has some good top end as that gap comes down ever so slightly. on the back straight. We have a car in the pit lane. That is a GT car. That is Eric making his first stop. So where's Braden right now? Because I'm hoping that Braden, after making his early stop, will come out in front of him. It'll be close. I think he will, though, as we see our third place prototype, Brandy, slice right on in between these two. Looks like Braden is going to get Eric. So maybe the pitting early to avoid having to make any overtakes on track is working out well for Braden. Either way, I'm happy to see that he's moving up. As now Diesel's fallen over 2 seconds behind Defiant. Not sure if he had like a little bit of an off or an error. Not sure, but he's definitely fallen quite a little bit back. As we see, it looks like the OTR Porsche has the higher top end on the back straight, as he almost has a great run through the chicane. Closes that gap right back up. Starting to open up a little bit, but he said, no, it's not. Ooh, as Maryland gets a little bit loose there. Yumi with a very bold move. That's dangerous territory out there. Going for the long run. Breaks early. Tries to pull the switcheroo. Maryland covers off the inside. Cannot pull the switcheroo off there. And go back up to the top of the hill. Nose to tail. And that is Diesel making his first stop. Elsewhere on track. Elsewhere as well, in the top of the prototype field, Anonymous continues to grow that gap ever so slowly, but it is growing over Darkser, up to 5.5 seconds right now. And with Brandy further almost 10 seconds back behind Darkser. So we're starting to see that prototype spread that we've seen throughout the rest of the race in the other stints prior to this. So there's with prototypes being this fast around here, the skill gap is pretty big, as Yumi has a great run here. He's got the distance. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's losing out a little bit. He lost it just at the top there. Lost a little bit of his momentum. Didn't have enough, or wasn't close enough to make the dive bomb work, and dives for the pit lane to make his first stop. Another GT car in there. That's Sunshine making his first stop, which means that Maryland will inherit the on-track lead. And Itoff-san coming through. He made his stop first. Horrible stint again for Beast Shadow, covering for Shaga. But in real threat of going a lap down. I think that Gregles has not pit, and we know that Maryland has not pit, so Beast Shadow's not exactly a lap down yet, but may as well be, as Itoff and Sunshine are coming out in a battle. Which means that Itoff has lost a load of time somewhere. He had an almost 10-second gap over Sunshine when he went into the pits. Lost all 10 of those seconds at some point. Because now that these two have both had their first stop, Sunshine is our aggregate leader, minus pit stops. As the two cars in front of them have yet to stop. I wonder where he lost that much time. Because that was a large gap. Itoff definitely had much more pace than Sunshine. Intriguing, to say the least. Looks like Defiant. It looks like nobody else in the prototypes has really made their first stop, except for Busey and Diesel, I believe. As we see, Itoff got the better run, deeper on the brakes. Easy move there, under the braking. Well, never mind. He had to check up a little bit. Sunshine sent it. And what I thought was overtake done and dusted. Oh well. It went on for a little bit longer, but in the end, Itoff makes it past Sunshine. All that time he lost, well, there it goes, right back to the way it was. Definitely spreading out a little bit. We'll see if Sunshine can mount a counterattack here. It looks like he just might be able to. Or maybe not. Well, no harm in trying. Looking elsewhere, let's see here. Braden's actually really far up the field right now, running in 6th. Actually, not far off of this battle. Got past CJ Dimes at some point as well. Didn't see it. But he is on the same pit strategy as Itoff and Sunshine now. They all have made the same amount of stops. Braden's just going to be doing his stops earlier, so we're going to have to keep an eye out to see if Braden can start putting some pressure, because I think that that's 3rd minus the stops. Speaking of stops, that is a car in the pit lane. That is, I think, our GT leader. Yep, that's Greggles pitting in. I think we have Maryland. Yep, Maryland is still yet to pit. Last GT car yet to make the first stop. And here comes Busey up to move on through. Got a little bit held up, and not sure if there was contact there. It didn't look like there was contact on spectating. He just kind of lost the car. A little bit of a strange moment. Gets it done this time, though. Busey goes on about his way, currently running 5th in prototype. Another car in the pit lane there. That is Brandy. As Diesel's right there, getting lapped by Anonymous. That's probably... Uh-oh. Oh, apparently we're watching Brandy. What was just happening? We also have another prototype in the pit lane that is Defiant pitting now. But I was going to say that is that's got to be hard for Diesel, getting lapped by the leader right now. I'm thinking he's going to actually be fighting for that lap back, if I know Diesel. Remember, Anonymous yet to make his first stop. Yep, here it is. Maybe not. Backed out of it. As it looks like Busey is about to go a lap down as well. Don't know if Busey's made his first stop, and as I was predicting, there goes an Anonyms in to make his first stop. I think he should have the prototype lead when he comes out. You got speakers on? What do you mean? Is my mic picking up something? Hold on. We got a battle going on here. Between Busey and Defiant. Sounds fine to me. Gotcha. No, I don't. Everything's going through my headset, so it shouldn't be sounding too off. But if it is, please let me know, and I will try and voice doubled. Yeah, I don't, let's say I don't know why that would be on my side. Voice sounds fine? Alrighty. Just making sure. But, anyway. What were we up to before? This is definitely the most interesting thing we've got going on right now, with Diesel catching this battle, actually. But Anonymous and Darks are pitting in at the same time, so I think that's all protos with their first stop done. Current prototype running order is Anonymous, Darkser, Brandy, Defiant, Busey, Diesel, Raider. As Beast Shadow barely gets out of the way there. Has Defiant get out shape a little bit there. Has been going. It's been a pretty damn crazy race so far. A lot of incidents on track and a lot of really great racing. Boy, Sunshine's doing well. Yes, he is. I think once Maryland has made his first stop, he'll be running 2nd. Braden's had a pretty good race too, currently sitting 5th. Gone now. All right, weird, really weird. I don't know what could have been the cause of that, but glad it's better now. Let's see here. Where is okay, so Beast Shadow is definitely, no, he is a lap down, but still Maryland has yet to make all 3 of my boys in a row. Sunshine, Greggles, Braden. Yep, that is how they run right now. I was about to say, like, were we watching a prototype battle here? But, that's right. Got a little bit caught out there. Oh, he might get caught out again. Never mind. Not really an issue there. Oh, maybe not. Oh, Defiant. Waited a little bit too long there. That looks like Diesel moving slowly again. Oh, that is Diesel into the wall. My teammate in Parjet had TV quite loud. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's another off for Diesel. And just about ends the GT leader as well. Oh, that is, he is not going to be a happy camper right now. I can tell you that for sure. Hey, rough luck for the ART team. They had a... Saint put in a great stint for them last time out, but their first stint ended in heartbreak with a late DC, and looks like they're not going to have too good of a stint this time either. Because elsewhere, because of that incident with Diesel, Sunshine is actually kind of catching Itof's sand and might be challenging for the lead. If you want to check that out, we will in a minute. But yes, I also remind everybody that this is in fact a charity event. All proceeds go to Extra Life. You can bring it back. Alrighty. I believe you. But this is a charity event, so please, if you are feeling generous today, everything donated goes to the Extra Life charity. All goes towards the Children's Miracle Network Hospital. And yeah, really good cause. Helps all of us here at TORA, myself, and of course those that the money is going directly to benefit. So, you know, goal for this lobby is just $100. You know, just raising $100 by the end of the stream. We're about to hit our halfway point. In a few minutes, we're about to hit our halfway point. Only got $10 so far. I feel like we can do better. So, I urge you guys, feeling generous, please donate. You can do !donate. There will be links in chat elsewhere. And, yeah. It would be greatly appreciated by everyone involved. Hey, thank you for the follow, Flav. Get that out of the way. Well, Sunshine was catching Itof, but I think that Itof is just the faster car right now. And that gap really just came down because of the prototypes. But, hey, never mind. It's actually still pretty close. Gonna have to keep an eye on that. That is the battle for the lead once Maryland pits. Road Atlanta at one point was owned by the infamous Whittington brothers until 1993 when the track bankruptcy. It's rumored that they used the back straight to unload drugs from their planes. That's pretty amazing. And honestly, not all that far-fetched. Issues with the front tires on long runs. Interesting. Hadn't really observed that yet. Oh, no. Is he going to be able to cover it? Yep, just straighten it out, straighten it out. All right. Managed to actually not lose much at all from that off. Good on Defiant there. Ooh, as Busey's going for a slide, might end up in the wall. Somehow manages to keep it out of the wall, but lets Defiant right on by. Oh, as Defiant doesn't do it well either. These guys are just addicted to the grass, can't stay off of it. But, big respect there to Busey, because I thought for sure that car was spearing nose first into the tire wall. Have to hurt your lap times? Interesting. Definitely gonna have to keep an eye for tires going down and that being an issue then. Is a rally across the vent? You might... I can see how you might think. Hey! Jard, thank you so much for that. Is that 50? 50? Oh, man. That's $50 to Extra Life. That is so very generous of you. Thank you so very much for that. Means a lot to all involved. And hey, now we are actually approaching halfway through this event, and we are halfway to the donation goal. So, we still got 5 hours. Those yellow cars might get those sorts of problems because of it. Yeah. Car in the pit lane. Who is that pitting? Is that Maryland finally making the stop? That is, in fact, Maryland making the stop finally. So, on track, it will be Itof's son reclaiming the GT lead, closely followed by Sunshine, then followed by Braden, maybe. We're actually going to have to see. We're going to ride with Braden to see Children's Hospital. Is my soft spot. Ah, I got you, man. Well, thank you very much for the generous donation. And on the website, you can view exactly where that money's going, how it's being used. I believe that there is like a Learn More tab on that page. So you can definitely go and make sure that it's going into good hands. So the question, but eventually night races towards the end of the event? I'm not sure, Pit Stop, if we're running a night stint this time. All day? Yeah, okay. Let's say stint, the final stint might just be at night. Woo, as Braden goes for a little bit of a ride there. CJ Dimes has no night setting for this track. Oh, I guess you're right, it doesn't, which is lame. Run a night stint as the day goes. Maybe for 24-hour events. Yes, during 24-hour events, that is definitely how it works. It looks like Diesel and Raider are having a bit of fun. I'm gonna go see what's going on there, but hey, Braden's doing really well. He's currently running in third on track in GT. But if I have my suspicions that we're gonna see Diesel being a man possessed here. Looks like somebody's going too wide through there. That is actually what we were just watching. As I left, it starts heating up. CJ Dimes and Braden. This is for third in GT. Both of these guys are on similar pit strategies. With Yumi back there. Maryland losing out as well. 10 hours in real life never lasts till night. Not entirely true. There's definitely been some Petite Le Mans that have like ended in darkness. I guarantee you that the first two did. First two or three did. But yeah, not a great stint for Maryland. Went very long on the first set of tires, but ended up back behind Yumi. But ahead of Eric. Need to make that happen, I guess. I'm not sure. I think the start time was different back in like the early runnings of the event. We see Defiant come on through here. Braden doing well to hold off CJ Dimes here. Does that make sense? True. Woo, is CJ Dimes with a that was a little over ambitious of a move there. Not sure if he actually just missed the braking zone or not. Did that give Braden damage, or is Braden just deciding that it's time to pit? Avoid the conflict. I think that that's just Braden deciding I don't want any part of that. And decides to make his second stop at 10 minutes till the halfway point. We're gonna ride with Diesel a little bit. Wait. Diesel is... Oh, right. Oh, wow. I didn't realize this, but Diesel is a complete lap down on Raider there, I believe. As Eric is getting passed by both of these guys. Yeah, that didn't occur to me, but with all of the pit stops Diesel has had to make already, he is well down. Now the field is rather spread out. Defiant and Busey has calmed down quite a bit. Hopefully we'll see that heat up in the future. Oh, is Diesel's going to avoid the wall? Just barely. You can get behind the wall there. Why is that tire wall there? It's not even flush against... What is that doing there? I never noticed that there. Not having a good time? No, he is not. As Sunshine's still keeping tabs on Itoff's song. Diesel, I think, is just pushing a bit too hard to try and regain lost time. But yeah, everybody very spread out right now, all over the track. That was a clinical overtaking of traffic there from Diesel. Pulled out of the slipstream and just sent it. I believe that we're like halfway through our second pit cycle as well. Got different people on different strategies, I think. I think that Anonymous and Darkser are still on the same pit strategy, so that is a actual 12-second gap between those two. Darkser just not really having the pace to put it to Anonymous. As we've seen, that OTR prototype has been strong all day long. Speaking of cars in the pit lane, that is Beast Shadow making what I would have to believe is his second stop. And this will, in fact, put him a lap down. Beast Shadow, of course, being a fill-in driver for Shaga, whose internet just would not allow him to connect, but then having a spectacular incident towards the beginning of the race involving Big Ben and CJ Dimes. Another late move from Diesel there. Manages to make it out well, though. Well, it's definitely that time of the race, folks. Things are very wide, very spread out. Pit strategies are happening. CJ Dimes and Eric in. See where Braden comes out, as CJ Dimes is who he was racing. CJ Dimes is already in motion. Hold on. I think Braden may have lost out big there. Hold on. Let's see. Are they going to be battling each other? He did. I don't think Braden made the right call pitting when he did, as Brandy decides that he's just going to take it on the inside. Ooh, that's... Okay, both cars still managing to go the right way. That was not a good situation for either of those guys. Braden sliding around. Drive. He's going to keep making errors. Yeah. Definitely seeing the red mist, which, with my personal experience from him, is definitely not too out of the ordinary. Nothing against him. But he is known for anger-fueled charges, for better or worse. Looks like Sunshine's actually starting to catch Itoff a little bit. Mm-hmm. That is correct. As Sunshine is, I think, undeniably catching Itoff here. Welcome back, Connor. I'm glad to see you back. Watching IP Man 2. Huh. First one was so good you had to watch the second. Great movie. Never heard of the series. Never heard of the franchise. Might be something I have to check out at some point. So where is Braden? Braden is 4.4 seconds back from CJ Dimes. Chinese Kung Fu movie series. Ah! Those are always making for good entertainment. Ooh. Careful there, Sunshine. I think there's 6 in total. Oh, wow. I realize how condescending that sounded. Careful there, Sunshine. But, nothing against it there. As Diesel comes right on through. A little bit cleaner this time. I'm kind of sad that Defiant and Busey have really spread out as much as they have. That was such a strong battle going on there before. As it looks like Anonymous is lining up to take Diesel a lap down on the same pit strategy. This could be interesting to see how that shakes out. 10 main series, one is his origin story, and one where he's an old man. Ah, gotcha. No big Skoda in B lobby. Yeah, Westy, I do miss y'all. C lobby, I think that C lobby with the lineup there is the one I would have rather spectated, but this B lobby has not disappointed whatsoever. It has been a enthralling race to say the least so far. But yeah, we missed the presence of the based thick Skoda around these parts. Always have been hectic AF. Yeah, so I've heard. Look at the grip there for Anonymous. And qualifying times to keep the competition at similar levels. Yes. Track is just not good for this racing. Well, that's what it's always given it its charm. Is that it is a very big emphasis on track or on traffic management. As Diesel gets a little bit of a slide. Looks like Anonymous is going to, in fact, put him a lap down. Well, actually, hold on. We've seen that ART Lola has the top end, and there you go. But yeah, everybody qualifies, and so the top lobbies have the fastest guys, and then so on down the list. You guys, you would think that these two are racing for position, but this is actually to put Diesel a lap down. Alright, well, Diesel backs out of it, lets him by. Good man. As Busey's in the pit lane. A new version of the track. You got some of the elevation changes and behind the track. Some spots, the track was completely resurfaced a few years ago. Oh, interesting. I wasn't aware that they did that. I still kind of wish we had an old configuration of Road Atlanta without the chicane. Just the absolute craziness that was the back straight going straight into the final corner. Winner per lobby, just an overall winner. Overall winner. It's an overall winner. I mean, as far as the official, like, records go, it's whoever just goes the furthest in prototype and, whoever... No, I know about the curbs. I've been by there in person since the Michelin takeover and seen the curbs. But, yeah, there's just one winner in Proto and one winner in GT. Like, in each lobby, everybody likes to just tally up and see who out of the competitors in the lobby went the furthest to see who won out of the drivers in the lobby, but for the record, there's only one winner in GT and one winner in Proto. And one winner in, if whatever the third class is, if we were running a third class. Has TORA ever run a 3-class Enduro? I feel like they have to have. V-Lobby are competing heavily. They are. They are doing well. Sunshine is definitely keeping on Aitov-san's tail, who I thought would have the just outright pace advantage and kind of be leaving Sunshine in the dust, but looks like he's having some issues there, sliding around a little bit. That gap's coming down very much. Ooh, but might have just gone a little bit too deep. Never mind. The big curb saved him there. Definitely be interesting to see how this plays out between them. This is still our closest, really, two cars on track for position. Everything else is very spread out. Run wide, track widened a couple of feet. That's probably very necessary because I've always hated that point with the big curb. I've always hated Forza's track limits because you can't even use big curb. You so much as touch it, it's just like dirty lap. Braden is really just not really falling back from CJ Dimes, but not really gaining on him either. They're running about equivalent pace. Do they still have big curb? Hello there, Brandy. Oh, as Aitov just goes for a little bit of a lawnmower run there. Big curb. Just a bit further out and slightly smaller. Ah, gotcha. Slightly less big curb. That is Raider in the pits. Could you show the gap between drivers? The only way that I can do that is that little ticker below the map right there. But yeah, we can go ahead and run through the field. We just passed 50 minutes, so we are past halfway now, folks, through this 10 hours of Road Atlanta with Extra Life. And your running order is as follows. Out in front in the OTR prototype is OTR Anonymous, followed by the SFM prototype, driven by SFM Darkser. Big curve. Nice. In third, LCR Brandy, 20 seconds back behind Darkser. So 30-second gap to the lead for 31-second gap to the lead, excuse me, for Brandy. Behind Brandy, we have ETR Defiant, 16.8 seconds back. Behind him, but I believe that Defiant is yet to make his second stop. We have Busey, 32 seconds back behind Defiant. And a further 21 seconds behind him, we have Kamikaze Raider. And then running a lap down, we have ART Diesel. He's had a pretty rough time. We have Yumi in the pits as well right now. Looks like the rest of our leaders have once again pit in GT. That's Aitof-san coming out of the pits right there. So that was our on-track leader. So it looks like he and Sunshine have caught up as, ooh, a little bit of a hairy moment there for, was that somebody going off over there? That looked like somebody going off over there. That was Aitof-san going off. Aitof-san spun coming out of the pit lane. Sunshine's made it past. We were too busy watching, Anonymous go off. Now CJ Dimes is putting him under pressure. That's not at all who I want to see right now. But, Maryland is yet to make another stop. But CJ Dimes has made it past Aitof-san. Terrible pit exit from Aitof. Not really his fault, just met a lot of traffic there on cold tires. Did not go well for him. But yet to make his second stop is DOBD Maryland. So our aggregate leader in GT right now is actually Sunshine, followed by CJ Dimes. A big shakeup there after CJ Dimes being involved with that crazy incident near the beginning. As we see Darkster come on through. Darkster's not all that far behind. What's that gap down to now? That gap's fallen a lot between Anonymous and Darkster. Darkster's catching Anonymous. So a lot of things are starting to happen all at the same time. But CJ Dimes runs second. Aitof-san from first, down now into third. Very closely followed by Braden. Braden running in fourth at the moment. No, he's running in, yeah, fourth at the moment once stops filter through. Yumi in fifth, and then I think that Maryland will come out in sixth. So then we'd have Greggles in seventh, Eric in eighth, Beast Shadow in ninth. I think my counting is wrong, but I believe that that's how it's going to be at the end. But we've got a lot happening right now. Lots of things kicking off all of a sudden. As has been the way it has been throughout this race, it feels like. It's just all of a sudden, everything starts happening. Sunshine is definitely under threat there, it looks like to me. From CJ Dimes. Sunshine just suddenly getting there. Aitof-san's team's car looks really good. Yeah. The OTR guys always have... It's usually based on the same livery, so they all look pretty similar, but that one livery that they base everything off of is pretty damn good, I must agree. It's rather close to the wall there for CJ Dimes. Managed to keep it out of it, though, which is what counts. Definitely catching Sunshine, though. We're going to have a battle for the lead on our hands. Or, I guess, battle for second as is, but with implications of the lead as Maryland continues to go very long. Sunshine and Greggles. Yeah, I know which cars are the VER cars. I've raced with VER a few times. And know a fair bit of them. We've got all kinds of weirdness out of order here. We have the second place prototype with the fifth place prototype and the seventh place prototype nose to tail, all on different laps, I think. So I guess that means that Diesel's 2 laps down then? I guess it would have to, right? Yeah, because if Raider's back there... Car specific or class? Class specific. So we have all the GT cars racing, which is 8th through the rest of the field. Took my mom to the hospital last night, just got home, but nothing serious, don't worry. Oh man. I feel that though. My mother's the same way, just occasionally, and it scares people to death when I have to say it, but like, yeah, just had to take her to the hospital for a little while. But yeah. I feel that, man. But sorry you couldn't be in, but hey. Ooh, is Sunshine with a big wiggle there. That's all that CJ Dimes needed. Ooh, just narrowly manages to close the door. It's a tight fit, but manages to get it closed. CJ Dimes somehow inherits the lead after a race where I really didn't think that that was going to be the case, but here we are. Uh-oh. We have a lot of prototypes on track right now, but just all on different laps. And it's kind of confusing, honestly. Diesel almost losing the rear end there. Running a little bit wide. And keeps his foot in it. Where was that GT battle we were just watching? See if Sunshine can get back past CJ Dimes here. Maryland still out front, still not making his second stop yet. Maryland is definitely a fan of the long play, it would seem. Braden has just gone down a position. I'm not sure. Is that Braden exiting the pit lane right now? I think it is. Braden has done all 3 stops. CJ Dimes is booted off the track by Raiders. At least I think that's what happened. But Sunshine finds himself back in the lead. That is Anonymous pitting in from the lead of Prototype. His Darks are going to follow him in as he has in the past. Yes, he is. Well. Now Itoff is very close to the back of CJ Dimes. And Yumi's actually kind of finding himself in this mix as well. Braden's made all 3 stops that he needs to. With 40 minutes left on the clock, I think he's done it a little... If we're going off of what, for 3 stints in a row, by the way. I didn't even realize that Greglos had run 3 stints in a row, but yeah. Kudos to him. The triple. Got another car in the pit lane. Who might that be? That be Defiant. Darks are coming out of the pit lane right there. Alrighty, well. Catch our breath a little bit here, as things are calm at the moment. But never guaranteed to stay that way. As it looks like Sunshine has not had as big of a gap as he wanted to. And hey, that oh, never mind. Busey, that was just Defiant coming out of the pit lane. I was about to say, like, and hey, that battle between Busey and Defiant's back on, but not actually quite as close as I was hoping it would be. Almost a 5-second gap between them. In reality. Kind of surprised we don't have any of the Ferraris in this lobby. We don't have any of the Ferraris, we don't have any of the BMWs or the Audis. I think the Audi R8 was being used for this race. Only one Jaguar. Ferraris are fast but inconsistent. That's a very fair statement. Well, things have calmed down for a little bit. Actually, CJ Dimes seems to be in 4s at least. That is true. CJ Dimes is definitely catching Sunshine. Sunshine's about to be under threat here. Oh, looks like a sitting duck. Defends on the inside. Kind of moves again. Closes the door there. Sunshine putting up a very good defensive fight here. Certainly lost its longevity for me. Yeah, I feel like it has for a lot of people. Forza, they are slow and still inconsistent. Alright, let's see if he makes the dive. Yes, he does. Deep on the brakes. Barely got away with it. I thought he overcooked it. We really haven't actually seen anybody, I don't think. No THR teams in this event. Oh, really? I didn't even realize. I know a lot of folks that were on the Forza scene are now switching over to ACC. That's where a lot of folks that really got themselves known around here are going. See if Sunshine can mount a attack on them. Only one person from THR in the event? Interesting. Big curb. That is Braden in the pit again? What's happened to Braden? That's Braden's 4th stop. So maybe his last one was for damage, but I don't think so. Well, another very unlucky stint for the LSEM Viper. Hello there, Anonymous. Essentially, I might have damage. That's what I was kind of thinking as well. Might have a little bit of engine damage. Nope. Shows to be clean, but Forza's spectating telemetry has lied to me in the past. You never really know for sure. What happened to CJ Dimes? How do you get back behind Itoff? Guess we didn't see that. Right, based on speed. I don't know what the Porsche is supposed to be hitting, or what that car's hitting usually. But, Sunshine is, hey there, F6 Genji. Thank you for the follow. I'm not exactly sure what you are whatting about. Well, Rip CJ. Yeah, I don't know how he fell back like that. He had a little bit of an off or what, but Maryland is still, with about 30 minutes left to go. I really hope that Maryland isn't thinking that they can two-stop this, because that is illegal and not a good plan. But he has been consistently running as long as he possibly can. Beast Shadow has gotten back past Eric. Still here? Got you, man. That's all good, Connor. You do what you need to do, man. Bumped off by a proto if I had to guess. That's probably the most likely situation, as it would appear that Itoff is now catching. I think there's a proto in the middle of them. No? Watching IP, mans. That's all good, man. Well, here we go again. The battle for the aggregate lead of GT. Once again, it's changed hands several times. Maryland still holds it on track as it stands right now, but... Oh, Ip Man. Well, there. There comes Busey. But ever since Felipe DC'd out of the lead, it's really kind of blown whoever wants to take the stint win for this stint in GT everywhere else. Still a bit PO'd. I don't blame you, man. Not only do you get schmacked by that accident, but just then you immediately get booted out of the game. It's pretty rough. That is Maryland finally making his second stop. How the Horizon races are doing. CJ Dimes has been doing well. He's actually right there. And running third right now and challenging for the lead. This three-car battle for the lead is not yet over, it would seem. I can beat up to 10 black belts in karate. Into the lead, kind of just get smacked by something. So it seemed. It's just not had... I would not say he's been very unlucky, because there's definitely been people out here in this stint, in this lobby, that have been far worse in the luck department, but not necessarily had great luck, but not nearly as bad as some of the others. Sunshine is valiantly defending against Itoff. Itoff a little bit loose there. Such is the life in endurance racing. It really is. Sometimes it comes down to who didn't die, or who died the least. Notice that at the top of the hill, Itoff takes a very strange line. Stuff goes wrong. I feel that. Ooh, hello, there's a prototype that's diesel. Understeers a bit, unfortunately. I adjusted mine to be more lively, but there's only so much I can do about it. Yeah, I feel that. Here comes Diesel through on this group. Well, not a great exit for Diesel at all. UC, Brady, and Defiant are not all that far, or they don't have a huge gap between them all. 9.3 between Busey and Defiant. Busey kind of catching Brandy as well. This is really the best battle on track right now. Well, CJ Dimes dives for the pit lane for what I have to guess is his final stop. I don't like that in other games in real life. Yeah. Sometimes you kind of just gotta throw your hands up and say it's just how Forza physics be. Gonna be Horizon team and I would have raced in it. A little bit of a slide there from Itoff onto the big curb. And that's Yumi not too far down the road as well. Gregel's in the pit lane. Oh, for those of you that did not know, I assume that everybody here probably has Motorsport 7, but Motorsport 7 just got added to Xbox Game Pass, so you know, maybe we'll see some new folks, some new faces in the near future. So anybody interested in Motorsport 7 that somehow hasn't tried it yet, it's on Game Pass, and you definitely can. If you're here saying, wow, this looks pretty interesting. About 2 years too late? Well, I can't really argue that much, as Sunshine goes in for his final stop. Also, Beast Shadow making what I could only guess is his final stop. I think the Beast Shadow is actually going to be able to keep it on the lead lap here. Somewhat of an impressive feat as we see Yumi starting to catch Itoff. Itoff, who was definitely the faster of the two OTR Porsches early on, seems to have slowed down a little bit. Or maybe Yumi's just really in the groove and starting to put in some banger laps. Not sure. Out in Prototype, it's still anonymous. 12 seconds over Darkser. 28 seconds over Brandy. 6.8. That gap is coming down between Busey and Brandy. Busey currently sits 4th. ETR Defiant, 9.2 back from Busey in 5th. That gap is about staying stationary. In 6th, Kamikaze Raider. And rounding out Prototypes is Diesel, who's had not so good of a stint. Currently leading right now, yet to make his final stop, is Itoff San in the OTR Porsche, followed by Yumi, who also has not made his final stop yet. And then they have, looks like that was a car slow. I think that was Beast Shadow. Only blue dot out there. It looked kind of slow. But in 10th, we have DOVD Maryland, who's yet to make their final stop again. Maryland still has one more stop to go, despite going very long both times. Then we have Sunshine, very closely followed and being battled by CJ Dimes. With flying? But hey, look at this, CJ and Sunshine going at it for effectively the lead of GT once pit stops cycle through. Speaking of cycling through, that is one of the protos in the lead, or in the pits, making their final stop. I think that is Busey making his final stop. Still think that Defiant has to make one more. Maybe he might not actually have to, because I think he had to pit earlier on for damage. See how that shakes out. Now, Yumi's falling back from Itoff a little bit. Sunshine definitely under pressure and about to be passed pretty convincingly. Well, maybe not as convincingly as I thought. They go too wide. Both keep it on the track. Ooh, a little bit of a tag of the grass there. Keeps it going straight. They stay as they were. This time by, at least. Braden running back in 13. Should have completed all of his stops for sure. Only 4.6 back from CJ Dimes, so Braden could be on for a decent finish as we see CJ go for the deep dive. Well done there. Sunshine couldn't really even put up a fight on that one. That was a well-executed dive bomb right there. It looks like somebody's hit the pit wall at some point because those tires are all over the place. I feel pretty bad for whoever that was. Here comes Defiant up through these GT cars. These drivers seem dangerous. Timor's plug car. Let's see here. Definitely calm down a little bit. Still got 25 minutes left of running in the stint. Trying to think of what all is yet to be really determined this stint, but very Horizon style move. 15, 30 minutes away from Rotoranta. Hey, Thrust. I've been there a few times. When I go from North Carolina back home to Alabama, I go right past it off of Highway 85. So I've stopped by a few times. Never been like on the track in any capacity though. It's just every time I seem to have the thought to like stop by there and check it out, it's like a day that it's closed or something to the public, and I'm like, oh, I just want to go check it out. I want to go so bad. Yeah. See if Sunshine can do anything yet. Itoff still hasn't pit yet. No, he has not, nor has Yumi. I believe that these are both cars yet to stop here. Itoff for sure. Yumi, I think so. Yep, Yumi about the exact same as Itoff. So both of the OTR Porsches still yet to make their final stop yet. We know that Maryland hasn't made their final stop yet either, since he's a madman that stretches the pits to the very last moment. And he technically could go all the way to the end right now, but such a maneuver, though commendable, would be illegal under TORA regulation. Somebody in the pit lane. Who is that? That is Brandy making his final stop. Extra life was formed in 2008 to honor Victoria Inman, who died of acute lymphoblastic leukemia. They raise money to help children in Children's Hospital to enjoy life and treat illnesses. That is correct. I did not know the backstory behind it, but that does signify all that Extra Life is about. So, hey, this is in fact still a charity stream. So, if you guys are ever feeling generous, please type !donate. Donate through there. There's links in chat that'll be popped in from time to time. But I urge you, please, if you're feeling generous, to donate to them there. It's all for a fantastic cause, and means a lot for all involved. As we go back to the race, one stop of TC cars, I do remember that being a possibility, but with required stops, it kind of neutralizes the ability to play pit strategy in these enduros. I kind of wish we did. Mike Tyson, was it 2? It was definitely less than was required. I know that much. We'll ride with Sunshine. Maybe he can get back at CJ Dimes. Braden is catching Sunshine as well, though, and I know that Braden is done with all of his stops, and so is Sunshine and CJ Dimes. It's really just going to come out to where the ITR or where the OTR cars are going to be. That is another car in the pit lane. That is a prototype. That is Darkster making his final stop. Anonymous yet to do that. Stops you were required to do for the BMW. Yeah. I mean, it's all in the effort of fairness that there are required stops. Though part of me really wishes that we did not have pit regulation, so that way it could be a battle of strategy. Right, Le Mans, exactly. Isn't it meant they're using PC2? Interesting. I can't type. I got you, man. Don't worry. I can comprehend. As Defiant makes his final stop. That is our leader making their final stop as well, and I think that's one of the OTR cars. That is Maryland making their final stop. I believe that CJ, Sunshine, and Braden are going to make it by. We'll see, though. Where's Braden? Yep. BBOD car still in the pit lane, and Braden moves up. Into 5th. Wish the tire and fuel wear were realistic in Forza? Yeah. Yeah. Forza, I don't think that Forza is necessarily great at any one given thing, but they're pretty good at just about everything. Just not perfect at any one thing. Speaking of, this is Itoff, San, and Yumi coming in. Logitech are streaming an esports event, speed cars too. Oh yeah, the Logitech esports challenge has always been on Project Cars. Oh, careful, Braden. So, let's see where CJ filters out. Looks like they're both in motion in the pit lane. The two OTR cars. As you can see, there's two dots on the right, bottom right of the map. There's Yumi. There's Itoff. Itoff is out ahead. Clears Yumi. See if he can put the squeeze on Itoff while he's still on cold tires. Yumi comes out in 3rd. Great strategy from Yumi. Love multi-Twitch so much. I one day hope to be a Twitch partner so I can just have squad streams so that you don't have to go to anything outside or anything. So cool to watch a racing VR. Yeah. It really is. It's even more fun to do it. Because I have a 1st gen Vive. It's with my girlfriend right now, but for like iRacing and stuff, it's pretty damn cool. And it's a lot more, well, maybe not a lot more, but in some situations it's more cost affordable to just get a VR headset and do things in VR than get a triple monitor setup. Sad bin noises. Yeah, sorry, Ben. But hey, here we are with the battle for the GT lead with a great run from CJ Dimes. Didn't really have any room to go past Itoff-san there. How cheap Oculus is now. Well, Oculus, I mean, I am biased because I have a Vive, but Oculus has always not been necessarily the greatest in terms of like graphical fidelity and just pure horsepower. When it comes to that, that's somebody off in the final down at the chicane. That is Braden off. Oh, come on, man. Looked like he overkicked. No, he has the pit again with the absolute sideways entry in. Whoa, it's fine. But oh, that's frustrating for Braden. That's like his 4th or 5th stop right there. I think that's his 5th stop. So another unlucky stint for LCM. As Yumi and Sunshine are going at it. Man, are they ever going at it? Fourth stop? I don't know, Coda. I think that was his fifth. So I know he had two he pit early on. Then he had two in quick succession in the middle. And he had one not too long ago. And now there's this one. Probably doing his fourth. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Still, unlucky though. Ooh, as we see Sunshine make a nice dive into turn one. Ooh, but Yumi is not a fan of it. Tries to fight back. Kind of gets denied the opportunity to get back at him by Diesel coming through, but Yumi's still sticking right to the back of him. And further up, we still have the battle for the lead between Itoff and CJ. Battle for first and battle for third. So close to getting to B lobby. Race pace. Or this race looks fun. Yeah, this has been a pretty crazy race so far, Unix. As we see CJ going at Itoff. They're going 3 wide. Actually, no. CJ had to back out of it a little bit. I just wanted CJ. I wish that Forza would go to the one I want when I want. As we see CJ making the pass on the back straight. Made it by like 0.009. Wow. Guys are definitely proving that you belong in it. Duking it out up at the top. As a good pass there from CJ. CJ leads GT with 15 minutes left in Stint 3. Kind of commandingly put it back. Or, kind of commandingly put away Itoff's on there. Immediately opening that to 0.7 of a second. Further back, Yumi v Sunshine. Sunshine remains ahead, but not by much. PG cars scraped into Lobby A by the skin of their teeth. Ooh, as Darkster almost took Sunshine for a ride there. So we have 5 minutes until all required stops are supposed to have been made. And thinking about it and looking through the field, I think that's everybody. Doesn't really affect anyone right now. Darkster has a 20-second gap to Anonymous. Anonymous really just kind of standing unopposed up at the front. Darkster having a great charge through the field early on. Not really with the pace to challenge Anonymous, though. But yeah, I believe everybody should have made all of their stops. I'm not sure how Defiance ended up back behind Raider. But, seems to be the case. Still out front is CJ Dimes, but not by much from Itoff-san. Gonna have dinner, so... Alrighty, man. Go enjoy some food. Who's in first right now for this stint? Both GT and LMP. Anonymous is leading in LMP, and at the moment, CJ Dimes is leading in GT. That is by no means guaranteed. Still only a second gap there with 13 minutes still left to run. Looks like our proto leader was moving slowly there. Maybe that was just a trick of the eyes. Okay, I thought that Anonymous was moving slowly through the chicane, but doesn't seem to be. This is the battle for third we're watching right now in GT. First and second are held by CJ Dimes and Itoff-san respectively, but that is subject to change as Itoff is starting to reel back in CJ. Looks like Yumi might be going for third here on Sunshine. Gonna be a battle of the braking. Yumi goes deeper, keeps it together, pass made. Oh, but maybe not for long, though. The Sunshine comes right back at him. Up the inside, tries to block him off. Can't. Yumi, rather smartly, backs out of the move. Says, I'm not going to kill us both. Falls back to fourth. I'm sure we'll see another go before too long. Actually, never mind. CJ starting to open that gap up a little bit again. And here we go. For Yumi v Sunshine round, I'm not sure what, but it's been a few rounds, I know that much. Elsewhere, Greggles is currently running in, I guess that would have to be 5th in GT. Under threat from Maryland a little bit. Gonna keep an eye to see if that gap closes down and we have a battle at the very end here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Braden's actually fallen back behind Beast Shadow, who has been on the back foot the entire race. Only people on my team to lower the rear downforce by 20 to 25. Keep up on the straights better, but they never did, and it's showing right now. Yeah, a little bit. As there's another attempt. Same move, different lap. Different result, too? Nope, not a different result. Ooh, careful there, Sunshine. It is, in fact, a different result. Yumi gets the move done. See if Sunshine comes right back at him. Been a great scrap near the front here so far. Got a car moving very slowly back there. I'm not sure who that is. That's Beast Shadow, I think. Never mind, they're not moving all that slow. At least not as much as I thought they were. Yes, they are. Who is that? I think that's a prototype. That's Diesel with more issues. Oh man, he has just not had a good stint whatsoever. Sliding off again as well. No downforce on the rear. Diesel really not having a good time this stint. I think that's somebody exiting the pit lane, maybe? That's Raider. I think that's exiting the pit lane. I wonder if that was Raider doing his final required stop. I don't have any data to back that up, but I don't know. I didn't see anybody else moving as Yumi almost ends it there. The team I'm part of, or C and D lobby. Ah, I gotcha. That was a very scary moment for Yumi there. And still out of touch because of those prototypes coming through. That's actually a battle going on for fourth or third right now in prototypes. Where in the world did this happen? Or how did this happen? We're going to watch this one. Busey trying to take Brandy. I guess this is... I remember saying that we needed to keep an eye on this as these two are catching each other. And it appears that it's come to a head with 8 minutes left, 9 minutes left in the stint. Elsewhere, Sunshine and Yumi still very, very close on amateur mistakes right now. I don't know, man. C Lobby's 45 minutes late. Yeah, I've heard they've been having a lot of delays. Well, excuse me. Voice is definitely going to be gone at the end of this one, guys, but this has been too good of a race to not. Excuse me. People are pushing themselves too much? Yeah. But this is a great fight we're seeing here between Brandy and, hey, there's our GT leader right there, CJ Dimes. There's Braden up ahead as well, not looking to be in too good a shape. Whoa, a little close there on CJ Dimes. CJ Dimes runs off a little bit. Ooh, almost a accordion there, but that might have been just the moment Busey needed. Closer than he's ever been to Brandy. Not enough to get past. Not yet, at least. We know that the Lolas are fast on the straight, so we'll see if this Porsche can keep up with it. On the straight, Porsche has no speed. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Seems to be the case from what we've observed so far. Further back, there's a gaggle of cars. What's going on back here? This is Diesel actually having a race with Raider. That's unexpected. Out front, in GT, things have quieted down a little bit. CJ has a 2.6 second lead over Itoff. 5.2 seconds back is Yumi with a 1.2 second gap of Sunshine. Straight is better for the race. Ooh, as Busey almost ends in tears. Manages to keep it out of the wall, though. We're gonna jump to that Diesel Raider battle at the very end. I'm not exactly sure what happened to Raider. Oh my god, there's all kinds of craziness happening around Sunshine, as that's our prototype leader, followed by 6th and 7th, both laps down. Diesel really getting caught out there. Not sure why he was trying to go around the outside on the big curb. As Yumi is almost being shoved out of the way. I don't know why Raider is racing Anonymous so hard in the lead. But you'd think those two were fighting for the frickin' win right there and there. Brandy has got a little bit of a buffer room to Busey. See if that catches back up at all. But I feel like that probably just gave Yumi some breathing room. Actually, no, it had the opposite effect. It looked like Sunshine was a little bit worse off there than Yumi was from those prototype shenanigans. Well, that was a very intense few moments there. Still relatively close to the front. Looks like Maryland and Greggles, I said we needed to keep an eye on that. That's a car off! That's 2 cars off! That's our prototype leader and Raider off on the top of the hill. Where's Darkster? Where's Darkster? Darkster is here. I think he's going to be able to catch him and take him. I'm not sure about the damage, but that's huge for Darkster. They're both still... Yup, there we go. Darkster takes the lead. Anonymous, again, the curse has struck. Leading within the final 5 minutes. Easy lead. No, small mistake. It's over. Anonymous, full damage. Gonna have to limp that car back. He's gonna lose so many spots. He might actually be able to keep third because he has quite a while, or keep second because he has a lot of time. Good luck to you, Demonic. You might have just been handed a good opportunity within the lobby. But, we didn't really see it happen exactly, but we did see Raider and Anonymous into each other. Anonymous somehow not taking suspension or braking damage, just a lot of body damage and internal damage. I don't exactly know how you do that. But, it's the way it be. Well, that clearly makes this interesting. Maryland is now caught up to Greggles. We might see a battle going on here. Well, drama at the very last minute of the stint once again. This has really been proven that, you know, you can never really guarantee anything in this event so far. First team. Raider was definitely racing Anonymous very hard, despite being a lap down, but we didn't really see the incident unfold. We just saw cars spinning, so it's hard to say. Oh, well. As Busey and Brandy, this is now the fight for second. Anonymous did not keep third, or second like I thought he would. He's not gonna go lower than that because I think that 5th is a lap down, I think. Or is Defiant? He might. 2 laps down, ended up killing one of the guys on my team. Yeah, you hate to see that. But this is now the battle for second. Didn't think we were going to be covering a battle for second in prototype, like, not even 15 minutes ago, not even 5 minutes ago. Ooh, his Busey's off. Manages to keep it under control. Some scary moments there. As Raider exits the pit lane. Somebody else out there, maybe in some drama. Up front in GT, CJ Dimes is just running with it right now. 4 seconds behind Itoff. Yumi kind of catching Itoff. Sunshine has really fallen off. He held on valiantly to the lead that he had, but doesn't look like he's been able to maintain it after it's all shaken out. We still have about less than 2 minutes to go. And, well, I don't know what to say. Braden's gotten back past Beast Shadow at some point. Not exactly sure how that occurred. Somebody coming out of the pit lane right there. I think that's just now. Not exactly sure what I just saw. It was Brady walks up into the chicane. Ooh. A Bold just trying to drive right around him from Busey. Did not have the roads to do it. A little bit too much speed. But this battle is definitely tooth and nail to the last moment as we are within the final 60 seconds. Unless something unforeseeable happens to Darkser, he's going to take an unexpected stint win in LMP2. And who's going to be second? Well, your guess is as good as mine. It looks like Brandy at the moment, but that is by no means guaranteed as we see Maryland also trying to take over Greggles in the final 30 seconds here. It's all coming down to the wire. These guys might impact the other fight going on up there. Is Busey trying to dive. Brady gets held up on Maryland. Busey goes through. Oh. Busey making full advantage of the traffic. Gets past Brandy. Maryland, I don't think, is going to get Greggles. Greggles, in his third stint in a row, going to bring that home fifth. As it stands right now, 10 seconds still left. Don't think that's enough to make something happen, though. Oh, but maybe it is for Brandy. He's going for it. He's got the speed. He's got the top end. He's going deep. He locks up. He's off. And that's the stint. Whew. Maryland maybe made it past there. I didn't see it, but maybe he made it past there in the final moments. Or maybe he just slid past braking to finish the stint. I don't know, but whew, pretty hectic. All right, well, that was CJ1 GT. Yes, he did. That much I'm sure of. But kind of out of nowhere, the Swordfish Acura Orica takes home the Stint 3 B Lobby win. Very unexpected. Did not see it coming. Thought he was going to take home a nice, respectable second, but ends up taking home the W. That's going to be good for them. They've had a pretty rough ride so far. With Darkser DCing early on. Ace having an alright stint. Last stint. And now Darkser getting his team some well-needed miles this time out. Second, by not much, is RDE Busey. And then third, we have LCR Brady, who gave it a proper send at the very end. Tried his hardest. Then we have OTR Anonymous. Really tough luck for him. He's now facing backwards? No, he's not. That's Braden facing backwards. But, had a great stint in pocket. Stayed out of trouble all day long. But then trouble managed to find him. Really unfortunate. Coming home in fifth, ETR Defiant. Coming home an unexpected sixth is ART Diesel. Diesel had a terrible, terrible stint. In and out of the pits, non-stop. But somehow managed to bring home sixth after Raider had an incident with Anonymous at the very end. Your GT winner is CJ Dimes in the number 54 Corvette. Followed by OTR Itofson, OTR Yumi in third, Sunshine in fourth. Maryland comes home a last possible gasp fifth. Greggles tried to hold that fifth, but at the last corner in the last seconds got passed by Maryland. He comes home sixth, though, so, you know, for doing 5 stints in a row, sixth is not so bad at all. In seventh, we have PTG Eric. Wait, hold on. I think my numbers are wrong. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yep, never mind. Coming home in eighth after another unlucky stint for the LSEM Viper is LSEM Braden. And coming home, rounding out our finishers, is AMS Beast Shadow after a quite a wild ride for Beast Shadow. Another very unlucky stint for the AMS cars. Or the AMS car, I should say. We didn't even see the prototype this time. I think that car's been pooled. AMS number 99 car retiring. Is that Beast Shadow's car? Oh. Alright, well. That's both AMS cars being pulled. You see, I wouldn't pull the cars just because, you know, I don't know. Personally, I'd just run them all the way through just because you never know. But, we don't have a choice. Oh. Unfortunate, for sure. Unfortunate, for sure. But, yeah. 2 DNFs. FRF Felipe from the lead, and DDM Big Ben. No power at his home. Neither me nor Beast can cover. Oh. That's actually really disappointing. Alright, well. That was, this event has, hey, look! The sun started to set a little bit, so now it's not so much of a green screen. Looks like Stint 3 results are being put in right now, but, yeah. Another ridiculously intense stint. Crazy times, crazy times. This event has still, like, if you were to ask me off the top of my head, who has the best mileage out of everyone in B lobby for LMP or GT? I don't know what I would tell you, because we've seen so many different cars in so many different positions. I'd probably say that Itofsan's OTR car. Is the race over then? No, not at all. We still have 2 more stints to go. 2 more. B lobby I know of. But yeah. Been absolutely wild times so far. Been the most exciting TORA race from start to current time that I've done so far. Consistently as chaotic and as action-packed. So, I'm having a hell of a lot of fun. I hope you guys are as well. Please keep in mind this is a charity stream. And, you know, exclamation donate. Throw a few dollars towards a good cause if you're feeling generous. Anyway, y'all know the drill by now. Stream's gonna go down for a little bit, run some ads, and then we will be back online momentarily with coverage of Stint 3. So, until then, y'all don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the remaining 2 stints.